I've been doing some mad reflection. I can't remember like being like just down. I'm thinking, what the hell was that? Like, what have I just witnessed? And I couldn't accept it, brother. It took me like 3 days to accept
yeah. That we want to see this season Arsenal to play almost like we're the champions and we're the best team in this league. And I've got to be honest with you, bruv. We're almost at the end of the year now. I don't really feel like we have, you know. From the start of the season to now, he has scored only in 3 games. And it's against 2 newly promoted teams and Nottingham Forest. And you know what else? Away from the goals, away from him not getting... Brother, I can't even think of too many shots the man's had.
Like you said, Ranieri, what's going on there? This guy was busting it up for us last season. You trusted him last season against all odds. And now it's like, you're not trusting him. Why?
He was the best of a bad bunch. And it happened to be his 2 crosses that led to the goals. It doesn't mean he had a wonderful, great game. He was okay.
Like you said, it's a game we must win that game. We have to get the 3 points. And I don't want to say we have to get the 3 points by all means necessary. No, I want a performance. I want it to be convincing.
With Mourinho, right? He shouldn't even be in no type of consideration to being like the number 9. But we're having that conversation because of the criminally low impact of VIKTOR GYOKERES. Now, I'm sorry, right? It's New Year's next week, or in 2 weeks' time, it's New Year's. That means he's had half a year or half a season. You know what else? Away from the goals, away from him not get, brother, I can't even think of too many shots the man's had. I can think of the turn against Wolves last week.
That's it. That is it.
And the shot against, I think it was against Forest that licked the outside of the post.
Oh yeah, the outside of the post. Yeah.
Brother, outside of that, I can't think of any shots he's had. He doesn't even have shots.
And that's the thing. He's not. He doesn't like get on the ball, be selfish, and just shoot from like 20 yards.
Nothing.
And in his own mind, he doesn't even think, right, let me get here in this position, get the ball, and then do that, turn and just have a shot.
No.
And that's very worrying. And it's almost like the team has forgotten how to play with a forward. We haven't had a forward since Aubameyang. That's years ago. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We haven't had a forward and a banger since Aubameyang, which Saka was part of that.
Yeah, but you know what?
Line.
I'm sorry.
It's poor.
It's poor. Like, if you had an Ekitike, right, and I don't want to be that kid that's in the playground looking at other kids' toys, yeah? But if we had Ekitike, do you think Ekitike, with the same minutes that Gyökeres has had, is only having 2 shots?
Nah, because Ekitike is that guy, what I just said. You saw him the other night. He makes his own chances. He will shoot. He'll get in the box and shoot, bro. He said, look, if you're not going to pass to me or whatever, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
And I like that because he's quite selfish in a way where he's running past defenders and he could pass, but he's like, nope, he's focused. I'm having a shot.
Yeah.
I think if we had Ekitike now, he's on at least 10, 12 goals.
Yeah. You know what, bruv? Like,
which is quite mad to think.
It's also, away from the numbers, it's about quality, right? And with Mikel Merino, there's a certain level of quality, not enough quality, but there's a certain level of quality, right? With Havertz, there's a even more of a level of quality from him. Again, maybe not to the level that we want, but there's a level of quality. Jesus has an abundance of quality, but lack of consistency and lack of an ability to stay fit. But with VIKTOR GYOKERES, I don't see any quality. I don't see any technique, no technical capability of holding on to the ball or running with the ball. He's got pace, but he hasn't got burning pace. He looks like he goes gym 4 or 5 times a week, but he gets strength and bullied by defenders.
Yeah.
He's not good in the air. He doesn't, I mean, we've put in about 100 crosses. He gets nowhere near any of them.
Nah.
I don't know. Listen, I'm behind him because I have to be behind him. He plays for Arsenal. But yeah, he concerns me. And I really can't wait for Havertz to come back. I would start Jesus, but I think it might still be a little bit early. So you know what? I want Gyökeres to start and I want him to score. Yeah. And I think if we're on the right end of the result with a good win, I back him to score twice at least tomorrow. And bruv, talking and getting into that game tomorrow, it's a game we simply have to win.
Yeah, well, we have to win because we're probably going to be we're going to be behind City going into that game. City got West Ham. Like you said, Gyökeres. Do you think his performances are more dependent on how the team's playing as an attack? Because I think, like 100%. You said, we've been not really at it all season. Now, if that attack was 100% doing what it's doing bits, bro. Saka's doing bits, Madueke's doing bits, Trossard, say like even Martinelli was just on fire and he was roasting, man, and then that would probably improve VIKTOR GYOKERES' shot to goal ratio.
You know what I think, Joel? I just don't think we're his type of team. He's not our type of player. I think he's the type of player that the team has to be playing to his strengths, and everything revolves around getting the ball to him so he can score. We're not that kind of a team. We're a possession-based team. And I think he stinks in a possession-based team. If you look at all his rivals for the spot, Jesus wants the ball, on the ball all the time. Even Mikel Merino gets a lot of touches on the ball. Kai Havertz, a lot of touches on the ball. VIKTOR GYOKERES doesn't touch the ball.
He has minimal touches.
He has minimal touches because he's a minimal touch kind of player. He's the kind of player that doesn't want the ball.
Yeah, he's on the shoulder and he wants to run.
He doesn't want the ball. He's not comfortable on the ball. Yeah. He just wants to finish. And I think if he went to Newcastle, he would get bare goals, just like Isak did. Notice how Isak's now struggling in a possession-based team. He was another striker that just needed teams to play for him. And I think Gyökeres is one of those strikers.
That's great analysis, that is, yeah.
That's what I think, bro. Yeah,
you're right. Some forwards are just finishers, and others are they can get involved.
And we don't play to those strengths at all.
Yeah,
we want 1,000 touches, and he don't get involved in any of that. That's why a lot of the time we're like, what did he do in the game? But the fact that not even to the point where he can receive the ball on the D and just shift, bang. I'm not even seeing him do that. Like there's some like Eddie Nketiah, right? For all his doubters and critics, right, when he was at Arsenal, right, and rightly so, he was never good enough for the club, right, with all due respect. But Eddie Nketiah would have at least 2 shots every game. It's almost like he said to himself, you know what, no matter what, I'm getting off some shots today. And he would shoot or try to shoot at least twice every game. But Gyökeres doesn't even, but he's not even in the areas to do that, bro.
Yes.
I don't know.
It is crazy. But anyway, bro, getting on to the game tomorrow, another late one, which is it's annoying. Again, late one again. Why are we on at that time? Boring. But yeah, like you said, it's a game we must win. That game, we have to get the 3 points. And I don't want to say we have to get the 3 points by all means necessary. No, I want a performance. I want it to be convincing.
Yeah,
I know Everton at home. Yeah, it can be a thorn in your side. They're going to set up a certain way. Obviously, they're going to be strong in the air as well. Corners, set pieces, yada, yada, yada. But we have to go there and be dominant, control the game. And when we are on the back foot, come up, just, soak that up and get on the front foot again. Not just, because we're quite relaxed and comfortable at actually just soaking up pressure. We're quite good at it. But I'm sick and tired of seeing it now. I don't want to see it no more. I want to be on the front foot as much as possible and get these goals. Because it's embarrassing now. We're like we should be scoring 3s and 4s, man.
It should be
at this stage of the season. And like you said earlier, we're struggling, man. It feels like we're struggling to get 1 or 2.
Yeah, and Arteta in his press conferences and even immediately after the Wolves game was very focused on defending and about reasserting our shape defensively. And I'm thinking, fair enough, but I'm not sure our defending was necessarily the problem. I know we've conceded 3 late goals out of the last sort of 4 games or whatever it is, but also I hope there's a focus on the way that we're attacking, because the way that we're attacking is just poor right now. Yeah, it's just poor.
It's basic. There's no invention.
Yeah, very little creativity.
Odegaard does try the odd cheeky pass, which I do like, but I feel like some of the players are just not with him. They're not on the same wavelength with him. They're just not. I think everyone's frustrated. I think a lot of the players are frustrated. Declan Rice is definitely frustrated. But bro, what are you looking for tomorrow? What are you looking for? Listen, and from who? Give me the names.
You know what, right? After the last few games and that shit show last week, let's just call it what it was. It was a lucky win. Yeah. It was an absolute shit show of a performance. The way that we reacted at the end, the way Declan Rice in particular reacted at the end, the way Arteta reacted, in his post-match interview, press conferences, and all of that, I feel like there just has to be a performance now tomorrow. There has to be.
Yeah. There has to be, because otherwise
we have to win this game. Like you said, we're going to be in second spot. We knew what happened the last time we relied on West Ham to get a win for us at the Etihad. So I fully expect them to lose. We're going to be second going into that game, and just as much as a win is important, the way we win this game is important. Like we have to perform, and and what happens tomorrow night will tell me a lot about this team, because it was, funnily enough, ironically, it was exactly a year ago. It was in December last season. We played Everton and we drew 0-0, and that's when I said to myself, we ain't winning this league. And it just so happens that a year on, we play Everton again, mid-December, leading up to Christmas, and I need to see a performance, bruv. I need to see a big, big performance. The players that need to turn up tomorrow, players that you've mentioned, Odegaard, for me, needs to turn up with a big performance. Saka and Gyökeres for sure. If Eza starts, listen, it's all about the forward players tomorrow. I think if we turn up tomorrow, I think we'll win. And I do back us to win as well. And I think we're going to win well. So yeah, for me, Gyökeres, Odegaard, Saka, particularly, for me, have to perform tomorrow. But the whole team has to perform.
Yeah,
and I back him too as well.
Yeah, I think we're right at the back. Saliba's back now, and so I think that calms everyone down, because when you're missing a big player, no matter what position it is, you get a little bit anxious, because you're thinking, right, if it's a missing keeper, defender, the forwards think, right, I've now got to really play, because to supplement the back, and vice versa. So he gives that stability now, and hopefully they can just relax and do what they need to do. But like you said, I'm looking for big performances from Odegaard, Gyökeres, Saka, and if Martinelli's going to start that bloody game, right, I'm looking at this guy now, and I'm doing what you're doing. I'm looking at him, and if he don't contribute in the first half an hour of that game, off second half, I'll just get him off.
Agreed.
I don't want him starting again. And like you said, I think we can win convincingly and quite big as well. Gyökeres, man, he's got to turn it around. He has no choice. Bruv. He's got no choice.
Yeah,
you know. And I think Arteta should have used Norgard more. He should have used him in certain games. We could have really used Norgard. He's a really good player. I don't know why buy him and you don't use him. That makes no sense. Hopefully Madueke can have an impact in this game as well, because he deserves it. I think he does deserve it. So I'm going to run through
what my team will be, or what I hope the team will be tomorrow, and then let's have a look at the bench. So Raya, Timber, Saliba, Caliofore, Miles, Zubamendi, Rice, Martin Odegaard, Saka on the right, Gyökeres down the middle, and Trossard on the left. That's my team, yeah? That leaves us with Hincapié on the bench, Madueke, Eza, Wanyeri, Norgard, like
Jesus.
There's options there. So injuries, and Martinelli. That's a fat squad with a fat bench tomorrow, regardless of which.
So there is 100% no excuses.
There's no excuses.
Zero excuses.
Also, by the way, Everton are missing Ndiaye, Gay, Shrewsbury Hall, and there's also doubts about oh my God, Jack Grealish. So there's never been a better opportunity.
There's definitely 100%. There is no excuses. And if Arteta doesn't get this team to start quick, like I mean quick fire, right, from the off, whether we kick off or they kick off, I'm going to be really disappointed. And I'm talking about the first 5-10 minutes. I want fury going at them, like whirlwind. Like they don't know what's going on.
Fire and brimstone.
Because I've been doing what you've said now, bro. What you said after 20 minutes, I always look and go, we ain't had a shot.
What have we done?
What's happening?
Have we tested the goalkeeper? But anyway, listen, guys. You might think that we're, languishing mid-table Tottenham style, but we're actually top of the league, and we got a lot to play for. So it's not all bad. We're just a little bit annoyed because the team are having a little bit of a wobble, and that is inevitable in any season, particularly when you're fighting for something so vital at the top. But definitely. Listen, we got a great team. The chances are we're going to field a very strong team tomorrow, and it's a massive opportunity for us to send out a statement to the rest of the league that we're not wobbling anymore, and we're back, and we're ready to stretch the lead at the top, which I think we've got a good chance of doing before February, before we play Man City again. So let's go out and do it. I've gone for 3-0.
Done.
Jules has gone for 2-0.
2-0 for me.
we're confident, man. Guys, like and subscribe, and yeah, man, keep watching, man. Big up yourselves. Come on, the Arsenal.
Peace.